Is this your queen? Girl, with everything that's been going on for the last couple of months, we starting to wonder, is this an error or is this an error? Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on. Minaj, I already had a conversation with you. We've already did the Dear Nicki Minaj, it ain't working video. We've already had that conversation. But girl, we have got to talk about this era, okay? Because girl, me and the kids are not sure if it's an error or an error because girl, there's been a lot of mistakes being made the last couple of months. Let's break them down. So as you all probably know, Nicki Minaj dropped the Queen radio show last night, tonight, whenever you are watching this, on the 9th. A day before the relaunch or whatever, the renew date that we got for the Queen album. Okay, it was supposed to be coming out August the 10th. It's not coming out at the time that we think it's supposed to be, which is really like 12 midnight or some shit. That's normally how things are done. But Nicki Minaj did her little show and she had a couple of guests and stuff come on. She had Kelly Rowland there, Kim Kardashian, some other Instagram personalities and some other folks. And people are listening to this interview and we're like, Nicki, where's the album at? Where's the new music? And she's on the phone arguing with Monty, who I don't know, girl. I thought it was Monty Python, but he's dead. I don't know who that's supposed to be, but she's on the phone with him talking about some, well, you know, the kids want the music, my fans want the music. It's Barbie, bitch. She's being very playful and stuff, and these folks knowing they have to be in homeroom in the morning. Like Nicki Minaj, your fucking fans are 15, 16, 14 years old. Girl, they gotta go to first period and watch Channel 1 in the morning. They gotta do their bell work in the morning. And you out here playing and they stand on Twitter trying to take underwear pictures and shit. Like, girl, your gays, your young gays who are in love with your ass is ready for you to drop an album, sis. And you out here dropping this tired ass Beats One exclusive Queen radio shit that don't nobody give a damn about. Like, no one cares, Nicki. We want the album. Girl, if it's gonna be a flop, let it go ahead and flop so we can move on to the next pancake, okay? So, as you all know, Nicki Minaj was supposed to be dropping Queen on June the 15th. She had released some singles a week after Cardi B dropped her album, Invasion of Privacy. Now, I already thought that was messy as hell. She would launch 2 singles, I think it was 2 singles, and she did a Beats One interview where she cried and she talked about stuff. She talked about a whole bunch of stuff. She talked about her, I think she probably talked about her brother being a pedophile in my voice. But she talked about a couple of things and she shared some tears and she said something about Cardi B and people took that and ran with it. But now, you know, the album's supposed to be coming out June 15th. It did not come out June 15th. Beyonce and Jay-Z released Everything Is Love, and I'm guaranteeing you that Beyonce said, hey sis, good Judy, good bitch. We get ready to drop an album. Me and Jay gonna drop this little album, girl. We ain't gonna probably get them a couple of dollars from it, but we gonna drop it just to let the girls know that we doing this tired ass rerun tour and we want them to come and give us some more money so we can buy some more mansions and shit. Let me start dragging their let me start dragging our face. But, you know, they did this and they probably told Nicki, like, girl, you know, you might not want to move it. So she got on Instagram Live. She put on her stunner shades, said she had some surgery or something going on. She was sick, she was coughing. Sound like Jada Kiss. And then she said the album was going to come out in August the 10th. It's Barbie, bitch. Now, Nicki Minaj, girl, I'm ready to kind of drag now. And the reason why I'm ready to drag and I don't have a black V-neck on is because I want to be professional because you seem to not be being professional at all with this era, okay? Like, the interview that you did, whatever the damn cookout that you did, radio show, that was garbage as hell. It was not even garbage. It was garbage, okay? I don't know if it's bitch or garbage. Like, bitch, you tried us. You dropped this shit late at night. Then you were late even dropping this shit. And we're waiting, trying to figure out where the music at. You started putting up subliminals on Twitter to myself, oh girl, don't believe the hype, girl. We walking in Target. They saying the shit is coming soon, bitch. Where to? A theater near us? Because we about to read your ass and you on stage 1, girl. We're tired of this Tyler Perry T bullshit you giving us. This stage play Madea act type of shit, girl. If you gonna drop the album, drop it on that day. Drop it. Don't be coming here doing no damn polls on Twitter saying this and that. Oh girl, I got this thing with Tracy Chapman that's causing the stuff to be, you know, push back. Then you said it wasn't gonna be released on August 10th and you said August the 17th, or should you work on it? Nicki, this is the most confusing, ghetto, trash, confusing, once again, confusing squared ass era you have ever had. Like, you have not even had that much. I think you got 2 more albums put out before you get out that trash ass contract with Young Money or Young, whatever the hell they is this week. Like, Nicki, you need to get this era together because, girl, it's been a bunch of eras, bitch, and I'm about to control, alt, delete your ass out of my system, bitch. Can I get the command center up? Because we tired. And I don't even know who running your shit. You got folks talking about they gonna drop it this day, then it's not coming. Then you on the phone on a damn live interview telling us it's supposed to be coming. Much of these folks with the album. Yes, we don't believe that shit, like us grown ass folks who got mortgages and rent to pay, not giving our mama some money on our senior heads and shit, not giving our mama no money for our damn homecoming pictures and shit, and tuxes and tuxedo. Us grown folks know you is playing in our damn face with these little $20 that we got, okay? Now, we want to buy your album, support your ass. The little few of us that's left that's got a little money left over from tax season, we got a little coin to give you some shit, okay? But Nicki, even the folks who ain't here for your ass is ready to listen to your music, at least to give it the benefit of a doubt, because the other albums you put out have been, you know, pretty good, and we're waiting for this. You've named this album Queen, and we're expecting Queen status bullshit, but the only thing you've been Queen on is Pushbacks. Queen of Eras, okay, and ERRORS, okay, because we don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on. Then you get on here like a little kid or some shit, and you tell myself, well, what's going on? I'm about to drop the album. I'm about to leak it. Nicki, you are a grown ass woman doing this, but I'm not really surprised because you're a grown ass woman arguing with a damn writer who was writing about, you know, what they want to see in you in the future. And then you hopping in their DMs mad about it, and you got Karen Silver over here dropping damn scholarship articles and shit. We know you out here giving a couple of $1,000s to these kids and paying for this shit. But if you don't give us a good album, none of that shit ain't gonna matter. Girl, yes, you doing the work for the kids, doing the work of the Lord, okay? Come on, you doing it to render. We here for it. But we want music. That's what we coming to you for. You to name this album Queen. You sitting your ass on the damn Lion King tree and you got your damn shit on. We waiting on some albums. We waiting on some music. We waiting for you to tell us what it is because you've been running your damn mouth. Now back up, let's back because folks can't say, well, Cardi B dropped her album the day she said. Folks said, well, Cardi B, because I got to bring in she Queen of Rap. We saying we the Queen of Rap. We got to talk about the other female MCs who are in the game putting out music. So Cardi B ass name gonna come out. So Cardi B said that her album's gonna come out sometime in 2017. That shit didn't happen. But when Cardi B dropped her album and said, this is the date, there was no pushbacks, there was no nothing. She did a sickening ass release. All this shit came out. Excellent. It was put out like, she was hitting all the notes. Press tour, do this and that. Even throughout her pregnancy or whatever, she did it. And for you to be as long in the game as you are in, we're expecting this is supposed to be your era. Like you own damn TV shows talking about some good Tiny Tim ass tattoo you on your arm to represent this era. And you not even showing us on Twitter like you even taking this shit serious. Like Nicki, you acting like you 16. We don't want to hear that Roman revenge ass mindset. We are grown. We have let go of the fucking high top fades and wigs and shit. We have let go of that bullshit. Look like you walking around in Easter Sunday fucking outfits and shit with Easter wigs and shit. We have left that era. We are a grown woman. We are here getting our lives and putting out music and we being consistent and we doing this and that. But now you out here putting out trash ass bops that ain't doing shit. You laying your ass up and folks saying you look like chicken of the sea on the damn. Like, I don't know what's going on in this era, but I ain't feeling it. From the release, from you talking to us, from everything, from the singles and stuff, it's just, what are you doing? Like, girl, maybe your stuff, whatever energy you're giving, it's not resonating with me because I'm grown. Maybe the energy that you're giving off is resonating with these 15, 16-year-olds who don't even have enough energy to even take a picture of themselves and put it as their Abby on Twitter. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's for these folks who are out here taking your picture and tweeting from stan accounts. Maybe it's for them. But this era is supposed to be something Queen, like I'm boss shit, like I'm no longer a princess. I'm not a child anymore. I'm a grown woman. I have ascended to something else. And we want to see that, Nicki. That's all we want. We've been talking about it, even on the For the Culture podcast, and me and Adrian have said several times that we want that. Look at you niggas. Like, we want something like that. Give us that. But you've been putting out these make-believe story time ass bops that are not going to last the stand of time. It's just not, it's not going to last at all. It's just not. Chun-Li, I can't remember Chun-Li and Barbie teens. I can't even tell the songs apart, honestly, I really can't. Your performance on the BET Awards was garbage. I don't care how many times you keep posting this shit on Instagram. You posted that you went on Chicago Inc. or whatever the hell it is, and you said, well, they had the highest ratings. Like, are you doing that to make it seem like that, to lie to yourself, that this era is good? Because it's not. It's not an era no more, it's eras. Like, that's all you've been doing. Queen of eras. That's all you have been doing, and we're tired of it. We're tired of you playing in our face. You came in, and you had us stay up to 12 o'clock for that tired-ass, cookout-ass interview shit you did with these whole bunch of random-ass people that we ain't seen in so long. Girl, the only person I know, girl, they had Kim Kardashian come in there, and she talking about how it feels dealing with internet hate. We want to talk about a fucking album. You should not waste our time talking about nothing. You got on this damn radio show talking about Kim Kardashian. We don't want to hear nothing from this white woman. We don't care about what this salty mayonnaise ass woman said. We don't want to hear that. We want to hear what you got to say about the album that you're about to release. Whenever it's supposed to come out. Now you said it's coming out 9 on LA time, or it's coming out 11 Eastern Standard Time. Like, girl, I'll be in 6th period by the time you release your album, and I ain't gonna be able to tweet it out. Like, girl, these bitches ain't gonna be able to tweet this shit out on lunch because you dropping this shit so late. Find out. If the shit gon' slap, it's gon' slap. If it ain't, let that shit flop and move on to the next case, and let's do something else. Like, girl, I feel like you're hesitating because you're nervous. You're talking about you just finished the album out 3 hours ago, and this happened. It's just, even from that Tracy Chapman situation, to you say, and we knowing that Tracy Chapman is signed to Atlantic Records, and we know Atlantic Records ain't fucking with you like that because they signed to Cardi B. Like, sis, what is you doing? What is you doing? Like, even Ray Charles with Stevie Wonder's glasses can see through the bullshit that you're trying to put through. And it's just not working. It ain't working. It still ain't working. So I'm interested in seeing what type of album you're going to deliver us for 2018. Drop Queen, let us listen to it, and let us tell you how we feel about the album. Like, it's time to stop playing in our face. Drop the damn album, let us talk about it, get your ass dragged if it's trash. Go ahead and accept that shit. Go ahead and accept it, let it resonate your spirit. Maybe you put out some more body work that's good, and maybe you actually grow up and act like a grown ass woman like you supposed to be, because this kiddish shit that you're doing is unprofessional, and it's really unprovoked at this point, because we've been telling your ass we want a grown ass Nicki, but you still have been giving us Disney Nicki, and we don't like it because you ain't no Disney character, but your career acting like one is about to be shut down and closed in the Disney vault. That's all I got. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about this. I mean, girl, I said the Disney album. Y'all tell me what y'all think about Barbs, whatever you want to call it. But Queen should be out by now. I'm pretty sure you're probably listening to it. Nicki, I'm gonna try to take my little $10 for my lunch money and give it to Apple Music and try to listen to it. But girl, I'm telling you, we will be talking about it. We will be breaking it down on this week's episode of For the Culture Podcast. So everybody who's watching, do you feel like this is Nicki's era, or do you feel like it's an error? Let me know in the comments, and I'll talk to you later on tonight. Bye.